Hi, I'm Deanna Corby with Deanna Corby Dressage. I'm a dressage trainer, instructor, USDF competition judge, and bronze medalist. Thank you for joining me again this week for your weekly horse training tip. Last week we discussed how to safely use side reins while working with your horse. If you missed it, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you won't miss any others. This week's horse training tip is all about my 3 cardinal rules, or if you're a Harry Potter fan like me, the 3 unforgivable curses. Maybe not quite as deadly, but still very important. The #1 cardinal rule in my book while riding your horse is that your horse must go in your original desired direction, such as if you want to track clockwise, your horse must go clockwise no matter what. No matter how ugly or awkward things may get, your horse must go in your original desired direction. Because if your horse feels empowered about which direction to go, he might also feel in charge about when to stop, how fast to travel, or even if he wants to be ridden that day or not. This rule is mainly directed towards green horses or very passive riders that are more like passengers. This is very important that the horse not feel like he's in charge and able to dictate which direction to go, because it will work against the rider's effort in developing a nice partnership. Cardinal rule #2. It's important that the rider use the rein straight back from the elbow. You must never cross the inside rein over the horse's neck to try to steer. Keep in mind, I didn't say the outside rein should never cross the horse's neck. I said the inside rein should never cross the horse's neck. There are times where the rider can cross the outside rein over the horse's neck to help with steering, but there are never times when the inside rein should cross over the horse's neck. This can teach the horse bad habits like tilting its head in reaction to the strange feeling of the bit. This takes away from the elastic use of your elbows. The most common reason why riders do this is to try to improve steering. But instead of using your inside rein across the horse's neck, try gently using your whip on the horse's shoulder to improve accurate steering. Let's go down to the barn now and I'll show you exactly what I mean about crossing the inside rein over the horse's neck. My last cardinal rule is more like a guideline. It's that the horse must travel in your desired gait. The reason this is more like a guideline is because your horse might not have the muscle, stamina, or balance to stay in the canter, for instance, for 15 minutes like you might be requesting. This goes back to developing a partnership with your horse rather than you just sitting and being along for the ride. Thank you so much for joining me again this week for your weekly horse training tip. If you enjoyed this week's video, be sure to like it, share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you receive weekly notifications of your next week's horse training tip. This is Deanna Corby with Deanna Corby Dressage signing off. I'll see you next week.